Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you my summer essentials. This is everything that I would take on holiday to a hot country or even sometimes use in Britain if it's decided to be hot for some reason. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. So starting off with the obvious things, and that is sunglasses. So I keep my sunglasses in this little bag, and this is from H&M. And then the sunglasses I put in them are these ones from Ray-Ban. I'll try and leave the links to as many products as I can below. I used to keep it in the Ray-Ban case, but then the popper broke, so I had to get a different case to keep them in. I get on really well with these sunglasses. They don't get caught in my hair or anything like that, and I did actually have to bend them myself because they came really long and they just slid completely off. So if you ever have to bend sunglasses, be careful, but the way I do it is I just heat up this part that you want to bend with a hairdryer so it gets really hot, and then just bend it slightly and then try it on and then just heat it up again and bend it if you have to. Yeah, that's just a little tip if you want your sunglasses to fit. A sun hat is another obvious thing. I have 3 behind me hanging up. I love a good straw hat in the summer, but if you're going to be sunbathing, I found that hats like this, like little caps, are better because you don't bend the back of the hat. And when I say sunbathing, I mean shade bathing for me. But sometimes a hat just helps keep out the light a bit more and obviously stops your head from burning. So on the topic of burning, a good SPF is obviously crucial for summer. The one I like to use is the Garnier Spray Factor 50 very high sun cream. The only downside of this is that when you spray it, often a lot goes on the floor and it makes the floor very slimy, which isn't great. But it's a really nice sun cream. It doesn't feel sticky or hot or anything like that. And this year I've actually invested in a face sun cream, and I've been using the Piz Buin, I don't know if that's how you say it, Factor 50 again face sun cream, and I've been really liking this. A bit sticky, but I feel like it soaks into my skin well and it doesn't stay sticky, which is good. The next thing my family discovered a while ago, and whenever we go on holiday we always take it with us. In fact, I didn't take it to Corfu though, which was a bit silly, but Sophie went and bought something very similar, and that is Magicool, and this is basically just a spray that keeps you cool, which is perfect. You can get it in much smaller bottles than this, like little travel size ones, which are really good just to keep in your handbag and just spray over your face if you're feeling a bit hot. So yeah, really recommend getting this if you feel the heat a lot. The next thing is After Sun. After Sun is a lifesaver. If you get burnt like me, then you will always want to carry some After Sun. Sometimes I just use After Sun as moisturiser on holiday instead of taking a big moisturiser as well as After Sun, and I'm just obsessed with the smell of After Sun. I love it so much. Then the final skincare sort of beauty product is a deodorant. Now this one is actually kind of a recent find for me. My mum introduced me to this one, and it's the Salt of the Earth natural deodorant. I actually have a little travel size roll-on thing. I don't know where that is. I don't have that on me right now, but that's also really good, and it comes as a crystal and you just wet it under the water and then put it on your arms. I've never found a deodorant that works quite like this, and I really enjoy wearing these ones. This one has a scent. You can get them unscented, but basically you still sweat a little bit, but the sweat doesn't smell of anything. So it's a really good natural deodorant, and it's not full of any chemicals or anything like that. So yeah, I've been loving using this, and I think it's great for summer. Okay, I'm going to go on to more sort of entertainment things now, and then I'm going to do clothing last, I think. I'm not much of a reader, but whenever I go on holiday I do like to take a book, and I took this one with me to Corfu. It's Bridget Jones' Mad About the Boy, and I actually finished it, and I'm very proud of myself for finishing it. I haven't actually ever read the other 2 Bridget Jones books, but for some reason I wanted to read this one, and I'm very glad I did because it's a very good book. And the book I'm on to at the moment is Jojo and Moyes' Me Before You. So I made myself not go and see the film because I want to read the book. So that's an incentive for me to get this book finished. Next up is headphones. The first one I have are my Bose sound counselling headphones. These are so good for aeroplanes. They'll just cancel out any noise. You don't even have to play music through them and it will cancel out like the horrible airplane noise. and just people talking, so really recommend these. And then also I would definitely take a little pair of headphones like these, just for like sitting at the pool or sunbathing. Okay, so next up is shoes, and I always overpack shoes, and I never should because I always end up wearing just a pair of normal sandals or flip-flops. So the flip-flops I have are from Ralph Lauren. These were from Bicester Village, so they were reduced price. Ooh, and they're just black normal flip-flops. You can get flip-flop, why do the lights keep doing that? You can get any flip-flops really, just from Primark or somewhere like that. They're just so great for wearing around the pool or on the beach. And then the next thing I have is just a pair of sandals. These are some of my comfiest sandals, and they're from New Look. I do find that New Look do very good sandals, so if you're looking for a reasonably cheap pair of sandals, then I definitely check out New Look. Okay, so next up is a bikini, and you're definitely going to want to find a bikini that fits and you feel comfortable in before you go. I had a few bikinis that I feel quite comfortable in, and the main one was from Billabong. I have a picture of this on my Instagram if you want to see what it looks like on, but it's basically a high neck bikini. It looks like this, and then the bottoms just look like this, and it's a reversible pattern, which I did find was a bit annoying because the bottoms would sort of like, the lining would come out and the front would go in. It would be a bit strange, but yeah, that's my only downside with this bikini. I did fake tan when I was on holiday, and I used the Naked Skin pre-shower tan, and I love that tan, but I found that when I went on holiday and I wore a bikini, everywhere that I was wearing a bikini the tan would come off. So I wore the Billabong one, and it came up to here, and all the tan from around here just came off, which was a bit annoying. So the next thing is cover-ups, and I have a few different options for cover-ups depending on what you're doing really. So the first one is for if you like to stay in the water all the time, and these have actually come back into fashion recently. I know that Victoria's Secret has one similar to this as well, but this one is from Animal, and I actually found this in a charity shop ages ago, but it's just like a high neck surfer style t-shirt that you can wear in the water basically, and this will prevent your shoulders getting burnt and your back getting burnt, especially if you're snorkeling. Then the next one is if you're just walking down to the pool or the beach and you just don't want to be on show in your bikini, and it's just a little cover-up dress. This one is from Primark, and it's really pretty, although the material is kind of hot. When looking at materials, definitely go for cotton as much as you can, but this was fine. It's because it's quite see-through. It wasn't too hot. Then finally, if you're walking out and about in a hot country, I'd recommend wearing a shirt like this. This is such a lightweight shirt from Hollister. You don't have to have it buttoned up, I just have it on the hanger like that. But yeah, this will prevent a lot of sunburn, so if you're like me and you burn after like 5 minutes, then that is a good idea. Obviously a good beach towel is always a good idea. When I went to Corfu, everyone was just using the hotel's beach towels, but me and Sophie had different bright towels, so it was way easier to find where our sunbed was. Then the final thing I have is a massive beach bag. The bigger the better with beach bags, really. This one is from ASOS, and I love the sort of like wicker style, but it's actually fully lined with just a fabric, so it's easy to turn inside out and just tip out any sand or anything. It fits a towel, probably about 2 or 3 towels in there, easily a book, headphones, phone, and just everything like that. And because it zips up, it's really good because it keeps everything nice and safe. So those are all my summer essentials. I really hope you guys have found this video useful. If there's anything you think I've missed or that you take on holiday and you think is crucial, then put it in the comments below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!